Well, that's pre-season over and done with as the Mariners fall to a narrow defeat to League One's Mansfield Town. Now, again, I said I wouldn't get too annoyed because I think overall I think that the lads played really well today. I thought they played, some of the best football I've seen us play, and we look really solid at the back. We look like we know what we're doing at the back, but there was certain areas where you can see where we're light. In the middle we are light, definitely, and definitely up top we are so light up there. Really, the only two strikers we've got at the club is Danny Rose and Donovan Wilson, and Danny got 35 minutes, which is fine. I understand. It's funny how they had to make an announcement as to it was a pre-planned substitution, but I'll let you know the town team that started if you didn't go, and it was right in goal with Warren, Rogers, McJanet, Hume, Sven Thorson, Corey, McEachran, Green, Vernon, and Rose. It was good to see Danny Rose back in the starting lineup. After a long period out this summer, still with his injury that we were struggling from the back end of last season. Obviously, Town started well. We started passing the ball around well, and as did Mansfield. It was a good competitive game in that regard. Obviously, neither side went gung ho, but there was some good football played by Town. Trying to find the patterns again, trying to get the ball wide as much as we possibly could to try and to bring an opportunity. And Mansfield did exactly the same thing. They kept trying to play the ball around and make it, like I say, as competitive as it can be. Sven Thorson did okay, did well. We were good. McJanet, you've got to give him a standout for the game. I thought, Cameron did a great job in there really, and when Town got their first corner, when Janet did the near post flick, but it was obviously blocked, and they went down the other end, and Harvey Rogers blocked their cross. So it was like for like really. Both teams were trying to. For a lot of the game, we cancelled each other out, but I would say that overall the play was promising, and then obviously making that substitution on 36 minutes with Danny Rose and Cameron Gardner came on just before. McEachran, he did play well down the wing. He did really well, to be fair. What we've got good players that can run with the ball. I thought Denver Hume did a lot of good running, especially in the first half. He was a strong player, as was Chaz Vernon. You could see the patterns they were trying to put together. Unfortunately, no one could make the breakthrough in the first half, but again, we looked solid. We looked like we knew what our jobs were, which was pleasing to see. In the second half, Mansfield did make a sub. It was Aaron Lewis came on for Keanu Bacchus, and Mansfield did have a majority of the play in the second half, which it kind of sort of expected. We did nearly make a mistake when Wright came off his line quickly, but at the end of the day, it didn't push us, but they should have done. it was a mistake. First, where when the ball was given back in a dangerous area, he pulled it back, but Akins didn't quite put it. That was a mistake between our goalkeeper and the defenders. And I remember saying this in one of my previous videos. That is where things for Town, when it goes well, it's gonna look beautiful. When anything like that happens, it's gonna look like what a massive mistake. Overall, I think Cass came on and did a good job. Like I said, he made vital interceptions when he needed to. Vernon again was very, very dangerous down the wing, as he kept being. No one really put a foot wrong, to be honest. I think, we frustrated Mansfield because they didn't have as many shots as probably they thought. Lucas Akins didn't look like he was their best player. There was a chance going back into the first half that could have had a penalty. Some of the crowd definitely called for it. I wasn't sure, but that was balanced out because in the second half, Mansfield did have a clear penalty, I thought, which it wasn't given. But again, we kept them at bay. We kept frustrating them, really, and it was kind of it was a strong performance. And then Callum Ainley replaced Yasin on 75 minutes. Boateng came on for what happened to be the match winner, Keeler Dunn. It had to be him, didn't it? Because it was him last year that did the damage in the league games against the two. But really, it was it was a good ball through the middle, and beat Jordan Wright in slotting it home from 20 yards. I thought Kieran Green had another good game today. Like I said, Denver Hume played well today. I think a lot of the team did. Like I said, you can see where the gaps are. You can see where we need strengthening, and hopefully we can get one or two in this week leading up to Fleetwood. Because as good as the lads are, they need some help. They need some reinforcements. And we definitely need it in the middle, obviously, which Arta is aware of. We need another striker. Because we've only got Donovan and Danny as strikers. We need another striker to really, an out-and-out striker, or as close to one as we can get. And possibly another winger as well. I think we still need about another 5 minimum to be good. Whether we can get them, we'll have to wait and see. We've got another 3 weeks to do our business, but really we've got to do something, because at times, as good as the performance was, and it was, there was nothing wrong with it. It just shows that when Danny Rose isn't on the pitch, you're putting on young Cam Gardner, who did okay. He did okay. Cam did fine when he came on, but we've got no real potent threat up top. Then, our main threats are going to come from Chaz and Yasin and probably Callum. We just haven't got enough potency going up top. We need to strengthen that. Probably a couple of people in the middle, and the back, not really. It needs to be sort of wingers, central midfielders, and strikers. We need an extra bit more quality, so when Danny Rose isn't on the pitch, we've got people that can come on and can, more often than not, make a difference. But that's no knock on Cam Gardner. I thought he came on, he ran his socks off, and he did what he could. We did come close with the ball across. I think that was from McEachran. The ball across, and it went right across the face. If anyone had just got a nick on it to send it in, it could have been a different story. That was when it was 0-0. So we were close, and we kept going after we conceded the goal. But hopefully we can get a couple of players in before Fleetwood next Saturday. I'll be able to do a League 2 preview and a Fleetwood preview. That's coming up this week, so look out for those. Hit that bell button, and I'll let you know when those videos get uploaded. In the meantime, guys, that is going to be it from me. But it was a good workout, but also shows us where it needs to be strengthened. I think everyone knows where it needs to be strengthened. But a good run out. Disappointing to lose, but not a bad performance. So that's it from me. If you went to the game, just over 1,700 people were there. I was slightly disappointed with that. I would have thought we'd have had maybe a few more. About 300 came from Mansfield. I thought we would have broke probably 2.5 barrier in that one, really. Slightly disappointing attendance, but people have their thoughts and reasons. But no, that is it from me. Let me know if you did go to the game, what you thought, or if you did watch the game, it was on Mariners TV. If you did watch the game, what did you think? Performance, like I said, not bad, but we need to get that depth in the squad. So please do like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll be back with the preview for the first game of the season, which happens next Saturday when we head to the Fish Derby as the Cod Army plays the Mariners. It's the Cods against Haddock. Looking forward to that. And I'll see you later on with the next video. In the meantime, guys, please do hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you down the road in the next one. See you soon, guys. Up the Mariners.